I like all the boxers, but Canelo Alvarez is my favorite.
Why?
Because he can fight. I mean, he thinks like he's a heavyweight. He thinks he punches like a heavyweight, and he's naturally fast like a lightweight.
Don't look at it like, boom, pero está aquí, ¿ok? Porque mira, si la tienes aquí, vale, no, te puedes, hazle así y te puedes voltear, si hace un poquito para atrás. Por eso siempre es aquí, uno, y aquí, aquí, pum, pum, pam, y luego es aquí, pum, pam, pam.
Allez, pieds loin en avant sur la machine.
The boxer Canelo Alvarez is back in business. We all thought Canelo was done for good after his terrible loss to Terence Crawford in September of last year, in which he lost both of his undefeated super middleweight belts. He wouldn't be able to fight again for a long time. But Saul is ready to fight again and get back the super middleweight belts he lost. In September of this year, Canelo will defend his WBC super middleweight title against Christian Mbilli. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, is where this game is set to happen. This seems like a great fight for Canelo's return on paper. However, not everyone is happy about Canelo's return to fight someone not many people have heard of. Canelo's fans on social media have spoken out against the fight and asked him to end it. Canelo, of course, has no plans to quit anytime soon. He thinks he is strong enough to fight even though he is 35 years old. But the man on the other side of the ring is not an easy opponent. Mbilli has been after Canelo since last year. He has a perfect record in 30 fights. He is likely thrilled to finally have the chance to fight the most decorated boxer in Mexican history.
Now,
You have the two Mexicans over there, Jaime Munguia and Canelo Alvarez, who are very important over there. What is your opinion about Canelo and Munguia?
Canelo and Munguia are very good fighter. I think they are the top three, the top two of the division. For me, I will be very proud to fight them. Now, let's see. I'm going to talk with my team. Maybe we can make something together, a big fight.
You are in a very dangerous zone now.
Yeah. Now I have to be ready. Now I'm the guy that everyone want to fight because I'm the world champion. But I will be ready to put a big fight.
One message for Canelo. What's the message for you, Canelo? What's that?
I don't have any message, but I'm very admirative in his career. He's a very good fighter, and I hope I'm going to fight him very soon.
So can you be able to fight Canelo in September in Saudi Arabia?
I hope. I hope. Right now, for me, I think Canelo is Crawford is retired now. Canelo is still the number one, and I think he's still the more dangerous fighter. And I hope maybe we can fight. I'm gonna talk with my team. If you have opportunity, we can take it.
How is your promotion? Have you been with Top Rank? Are you been with Top Rank?
Yeah,
you continue?
I am with Ivor Tiger and Top Rank.
The fight with Shiraz fell through. Bad luck, that. But do you think it's inevitable down the road or not?
I don't know. My team said that Shiraz want to fight maybe Pachenko. I cannot blame him. I'm very dangerous fighter that Pachenko. But that's not.
As of late, Christian Mbilli has been tied to fights with big names like Hamza Shiraz. He calls himself a dangerous fighter. His record isn't great, though, because his last fight ended in a draw with Lester Martinez. He has been calling out Canelo and Jaime Munguia, though, to try to bring the division together, and it looks like he wants to win the belts. The Cameroonian, French, and Canadian boxing winner has been working out hard at the gym, and he looks like he could be dangerous. Mbilli has seen Canelo's most recent fight against Crawford and thinks he can beat the famous boxer. In a talk with the Ring magazine, Mbilli said some crazy things. He said it would be an honor to fight Canelo Alvarez and pointed out that the Mexican star is getting older and isn't the same fighter he was 5 or 10 years ago. Even though Mbilli knows Canelo is still dangerous and a top-level fighter, he thinks the time is right to face him. While he is sure he will win, he predicts a big fight and wonders if the experienced Canelo can still handle his constant pressure and several hard hits. The tough words Mbilli used show that he is ready for the fight with Canelo Alvarez. But how does Canelo Alvarez feel about his return? The ex-champion just finished his first interview since losing to Crawford. In it, he talked a lot about what went wrong in the fight. Saul said that his body didn't act the way he thought it would during the fight, which made him tired and move more slowly than normal. He says he had leg cramps during the game and had a hard time gaining back his weight. Even with these physical problems, Canelo thinks Crawford had a better plan, but he thinks he did well given the circumstances. He talked about how important it is to learn from mistakes and said he really wanted to fight again because he thought the second time would be different. When you think about the fight with Terence Crawford, what did you think went right and wrong?
You're obviously have always been on the short list to fight Canelo. Eddie Reynoso earlier this year said, they would consider fighting you. Now that he lost and does not have any of the titles, do you think you're even closer to fighting Canelo Alvarez next year?
it will be a privilege to fight Canelo. I'm open for everyone. To have a big name, like Canelo, I will be very happy. I'm gonna see if I have this privilege. I will be very happy to fight Canelo.
What was your assessments of Canelo's performance? A lot of people said, heading into this fight, he's getting old, he's past his prime, he's not the same. Do you think his performance just stamped that?
I think Canelo is getting old right now. Canelo is not the same Canelo like 10 years before or 5 years before. That's normal. This guy has been professional. He started professional. 50 years. He was 15 years old. It's not the same Canelo, but he's still dangerous. He's still a good fighter. I think he's top 3, top 2 of the division. He's still a very good boxer. But right now he's getting old. It's a good time for me to fight him.
How do you think a fight with him would go? You and him.
Let's do it. We're gonna see. Let's do it. We're gonna see. Of course, I'm coming. I'm coming to put big show like every fight, and I will be there to win.
With what do you think Canelo did wrong against Crawford? What was that one big thing he couldn't fix, you think?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm not a coach. I'm not like a big analyst, but I'm not a coach. I cannot say anything like this. He have put his strategy. Crawford have better strategy maybe, but
Now that Bud has stopped for good, it's clear that Canelo won't be fighting Crawford again. Besides that, he has made a number of important choices since his loss to Crawford. He just recently said that he and Turki Alalshik have agreed to fight twice, and both fights will happen in Riyadh. He also made it clear that he doesn't want to fight in easy tune-up matches while he's still healing from arm surgery. He talked about his desire to return to the highest level of competition, especially the World Championships in September. For Canelo, the thought of a gentle comeback was completely off the table. He also said that he wants to keep the high level of challenge that he is known for. He also talks about how his friendship with Turki Alalshik has gotten better. He says that they are now working together on important events after some initial misunderstandings. Also, you'll be back for a second fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, on September 12th. Tell us about your choice to fight overseas in Riyadh and how your relationship with Turki Alalshik has grown. You and His Excellency's friendship got off to a rough start, but are now very close.
A lot of things. My body doesn't respond the way I really want, because I want to be like a more faster and this and that, and then I don't recuperate my weight like I need it. So I feel a little bit tired. My legs feel like a little bit tired too. But he deserves all the credit. No, he make a better strategy than me. But I think I did well. Even if my body don't feel like I really want, but I did well. But it is what it is. Now you need to take the losses and learn from that and keep going.
What was Eddie saying to you in the corner as the fight was going on? Was he urging you, like saying, you're doing this right or you're doing this wrong, or more pressure?
He tell me everything, and I try, but my body doesn't respond. I have cramps in my legs, so doesn't respond the way I really want. But it is what it is. We learn from that and we move forward. And I know what mistakes I made in the fight and in the camp too. But that's what it's boxing about. I think a winner doesn't mean you need to win every time. You need to learn from everything, from the losses, take the losses, and learn from that and move forward and still doing the things you love.
Canelo talked about his first trip to Saudi Arabia. He thinks the country is safe and has a lot of culture, which is very different from how the media portrays it negatively. He said that popular ideas about Saudi Arabia are like ideas about Mexico and that he feels very at home there. He also talked about Mexican boxing's future. Canelo says that there are a lot of good fighters out there, but there hasn't been a real superstar yet to take his place. He thinks that in the next few years, a truly special talent will come to the fore. And he stresses that he is fully committed to helping and teaching the next generation to help them become famous all over the world.
And speaking of September 12th, you're coming back, second fight in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Tell us about how that decision came to fight overseas in Riyadh and how your relationship has progressed with Turki Al-Sheikh, because obviously you and His Excellency got off to a little bit of a rocky start in the beginning, but now two of you are very good friends.
I think in the beginning was a misunderstanding. He talked with the wrong people. He approached to me in the wrong way with the wrong people. That's what happened. But as soon we spoke in person, everything was perfect. And now I appreciate him as a friend, and I appreciate everything he's doing for boxing too, and I appreciate all the things he do for me and my family. So it's different now, no? And in the contract we have like that. We have these two fights in Riyadh. So, and I'm glad to go there and experience all these things. I already fought in Riyadh, and I'm happy to go again.
So if you had it your way, who would you like to fight in September? Do you want to go straight into a world title fight?
Yes, I don't want to take an easy fight and come back and all that kind of shit. No, I want to go straight and fight.
While many people have asked Canelo to stop fighting, the legendary boxer has explained why he hasn't done so yet. Saul told them that his main reason for fighting is that he really loves boxing. He wants to break records every time he steps into the ring, even though he has already done almost everything in the sport, including winning many world titles and making a lot of money. He says that his family and trainer, Eddie Reynoso, fully back his career and believe in what he is doing. Canelo is sure that he can tell when it's time to quit, but he is now more driven by the pleasure he gets from the sport than by the money it brings him.
Now, to circle back real quick to Saudi Arabia, I know when I first went there for the first time, I've been there many times now, it was almost like a culture shock.
Yeah.
You know, because you read so many things that aren't true. And then when you go there, I felt like it was one of the safest cities I could walk in. I felt like I could walk all my jewelry, everything. I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
How was your experience when you first landed and you were like, wow, this is completely different than anything I've read about?
Yeah, it's different. It's like that's why I don't read so much news or bad news, because most of the news, bad news and everything is 1% true. So when I went in Riyadh, when I went in Saudi Arabia, I feel obviously pretty safe, no? And I like the country. I like the culture too, and the people. So I like everything about Saudi Arabia. So it's not the things they say. It's like in Mexico.
Yeah.
You can hear a lot of bad things about Mexico. You went there, it's not the same. So I feel the same in Saudi Arabia. I feel like at home.
Now, you've pretty much carried for the last couple of years Mexican boxing on your back. Is part of that...
Couple of years?
Well, a long time. I'm trying to still keep you young. I don't want to make people think you're too old.
I know I'm young, but I'm boxing. I mean, a lot of years in boxing.
Do you think part of that is what's keeping you going? Because when you look around, you know, for years they've been trying to build a successor to you, and there still really isn't no successor. There's guys who are good, guys who could fight, but there's no superstar.
No. You mean in the whole boxing world?
I don't see...
It's not just Mexico. I think...
But I'm talking about, like, from your country.
Yeah.
I don't see that next Mexican crossover superstar.
There's a lot of good fighters.
There's a lot of good fighters.
you're right. It's a lot of good fighters, but we need that special fighter. No, it's a superstar fighter. But it's always comes something from Mexico, and I expect in a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, the superstar born from Mexico, and I'm gonna help that fighter.
Canelo seems eager to make a successful return. But what do the experts think? Canelo Alvarez is said to be back to his best by boxing great Tim Bradley. Bradley says that Christian Mbilli is a dangerous opponent, but Canelo would likely beat him with quick catch and shoot combos. Bradley, on the other hand, is very angry at Canelo for not going to the much-anticipated fight with David Benavidez. He says Canelo doesn't have the guts to win the fight. He says Canelo isn't passing on the flame to the next generation like Julio Cesar Chavez did when he faced Oscar de la Hoya, which is a tradition in Mexican boxing. Bradley thinks that fans aren't getting to see the fight they really want because Canelo is too proud to risk losing to a fellow countryman.
Point in your career, you've accomplished just about everything. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. What is left that you think you need to accomplish? I mean, you have the money, you've had the belts, you probably have made enough money to live 100 times over if you retired right now. What is keeping you going right now?
I love boxing, and I think that my passion for boxing. No, and I always say, oh, I accomplish everything and this and that, but every time I fight, I always break some record.
Yeah.
If you look back, every time I say, well, I pretty much accomplish everything. No, is there no more than that? No more accomplished that I accomplished already. But if you look back, every time I fight, I break records for some reason. So, and that's made me motivate.
At any point, has your family, whether it's your children, your wife, your father, your brothers have said, listen, maybe it's time to walk away. You've done everything.
No. Never say that to me. Maybe because I spoke with my wife about it, and my wife I would respect my decision. And if she sees something about wrong on me, she will tell me. So, and my trainer Eddie Reynoso too. So we're fine. I feel very good. I feel strong. So, and everybody respect my decision because I'm very true with myself too. I know when it's time to do the things, and right now I'm in a good moment to keep.
The adult and analyst Showbiz both agreed with this. He doesn't think Christian Mbilli is one of Canelo's best opponents. He says Mbilli is only a C boxer and cannot change his style. He also says Mbilli has bad stamina and footwork. He thinks that Canelo Alvarez can easily beat him because he is not smart.
He is coming back, and I saw the little, Mbilli fight that he's gonna be fighting. He gonna piece Mbilli ass up. Ooh, he gonna piece him up. I like Mbilli, tough guy, come bring the pain. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. But Canelo gonna catch and shoot his ass on his ass all night long. Uppercuts, hooks. Oh, it's gonna be bad. Ooh, it's gonna be bad. And Canelo gonna look like, he gonna look like He-Man again.
He's back. Like he's back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He gonna look like he's back.
So Benavidez, to your point, and great segue with Canelo, Tim. You must be in the media, but Benavidez said nobody cares about that fight. That Canelo should be fighting him. Is he right about that?
Yeah, hell yeah. Canelo should have been done fought. Yeah. Benavidez. He should have been fought Benavidez, man. I don't understand. I really don't well, I do understand it. Because Canelo can't swallow that pride, man. And he can't. So some guys out there, and it kind of reminds me of Tank, right? They won't be able to deal with themselves if they lose to this certain guy, right? And it always has to be with the same damn race. It's like, come on, don't you want to pass the torch, right? So it's like, Canelo. Benavidez is probably the next guy up. But, you know, you the old vet. Don't you want to pass it? It's just like when De La Hoya fought against Chavez. And Chavez Sr. passed the torch to De La Hoya.
Yeah.
You know, like here. You know, I'm that guy. But you know what? Let's go. I'm older now. You know what? You beat me. You the next one on the throne. You know, and that's respect. And that's the reason why I think a lot of people have a hard time with Canelo is because he doesn't have those codes. You know, he doesn't live by that. You know, it's a different generation, it's a different, you know, day and age. So he's just, you know, he's like, I'm gonna do what I want.
People think this is just a warm-up for Canelo, even though he is facing Mbilli for the world title. Canelo will easily win. Canelo is avoiding the opponent that everyone wants to see him fight at the same time. But please get in touch with us. What do you think about the fight between Canelo and Christian Mbilli? Will he ever go up against David Benavidez? Tell me in the comments. That's all for the video today. Please hit the bell button, follow, and leave a like if you liked it so you don't miss any more videos. Do not forget to write your thoughts in the box below. Watch out for the next video.